G'day guys, today we're going to show you on this little Impreza the lower control arms, how to fit them, how to diagnose the issues with them. We have a brand new pair right here, couple on the floor ready. We'll lift the car up and we'll run you through it and get started. Alright guys, so we've got the car lifted up in the air. It's a really good chance to show you guys the damaged bushes on the inside here. It's a little bit more obvious now, but if you zoom in close, you can see they often get all cracked and they split around here, creating movement, which you might notice while you're driving. If you're braking, you could get a bit of a shudder. You might notice when the control arm flexes, it will make a knocking sound, and it can be dangerous, so it's definitely worth doing. Alright guys, so now we've got the car down at a more manageable height. I'm just going to whip the wheels off. Let's get that done. Alright, so underneath here we've got a little 10mm bolt that we'll be taking out. We've got a 14 here for the sway bar link, another 14 here for the top of the ball joint. Let's get it done. Awesome. Pardon? Alright, so now that we've got the dead control arm removed, you can see here the bushes are all dried and split and cracked. Here we have a brand new one. We actually sell these in stock. They come with a brand new ball joint, all your bushes already pressed in. It's a complete arm ready to go. So I'm just going to install this control arm. The first step, you've got a grease inside here, inside your knuckle. Also on the arm itself, to grease all around the ball joint. It'll stop it getting seized in there and it'll save you a huge headache reinstalling it. I also like to run just a little bit of grease over this stud, which also, it's not necessary, but it just helps it go together a bit cleaner, a bit smoother. So let's get started. So we're going to start to install this new arm. Just line him up over the shaft. I like to just roughly place that in. Grab our plate. Just put the nut on a couple of turns so it can't come flying down and hit you in the face. Same with these bolts. Alright, so just need to line up this one here. Slide your bolt through. That's to get your nut started. So our ball joint, this one played ball quite well. Sometimes they can be a bit temperamental. The trick is you have to make sure that the cylinder, the round part at the top of your ball joint, is 100% flush and straight with where you're putting it in. If it's a slight bit off, you'll have a massive headache. But this one went well. Slide in your retainer bolt. and do him up nice and tight. Alright, so put our sway bar cover bracket back on. Couple of 14mm bolts. And a 12mm nut. And send him home. So we're going to reinstall our sway bar links, just a reversal of how we pulled them off. Literally slide him through, thread your nut on, send him home. So we've got a sway bar link is literally just a ball in a socket, so our nut's possibly going to spin on us. So you can see in here there's a little slot to put a Allen key, a little hex socket, whatever you've got to hold it still, and just wind your nut home. Alright, so that pretty well wraps it up. We've got a nice shiny new control arm installed. The other side is literally just the same process. It's just symmetrical, same thing again. But yeah, anytime you replace one or both or any suspension components like this, definitely go and get yourself a wheel alignment. Alright guys, so all these parts you can buy from our website, and don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube, and we'll see you on the next video.